Hey everybody, my name is Danielle and this is Chatter Out Loud. Thank you so much for joining me. Your presence is very much appreciated. So welcome or welcome back. Today I'm going to chat about Hallmark's Countdown to Christmas new original movie, A Kismet Christmas. This was another good one, I think. So if you're interested in hearing my thoughts about the movie, keep listening. All right, A Kismet Christmas. It premiered on Sunday, October 23rd at 8 p.m. Eastern on the Hallmark Channel. It stars Sarah Ramos, who plays Sarah, Carlo Marks, who plays Travis, and Marilu Henner, who plays Grandma Mia. And the synopsis is as follows. Sarah is a children's book author who returns to her hometown where she reconnects with her family and Travis, who happens to be her teenage crush. She soon discovers that a long-held family legend might actually be true. All right, and let me get this right. The movie was inspired by the book, The First Love Cookie Club by Lori Wilde. In the opening scene, we are led into a bookstore where we see kids are dressed like characters from Sarah Grace's newest book, Isabella's Kismet Cookies, or her first book, I should say. And the name of the book is Isabella's Kismet Cookies. Sarah Grace, which is her pen name, she's actually Sarah Collins. She's a successful author, reluctantly led back to the town of New Britain, where she spent summers and holidays with her grandma Mia. There she had great memories with her grandma, where she learned and once believed the legend of the Kismet cookie. She helped her grandma bake them. And the legend of the Kismet cookie is that you place the cookie under your pillow on Christmas Eve, and then you'll dream of your true love. Unfortunately, Sarah had a humiliating experience where after placing the Kismet cookie under her pillow on Christmas Eve, she unknowingly crashed the wedding of the boy next door. And his name was Travis, and she dreamt that he was her true love. Right? So we see the scene where she wakes up on Christmas and she's so excited because she dreamt of Travis, and she went over there to confess her love, and he was in the middle of getting married. The story then follows Sarah as she returns to the town for the Christmas contest to meet Sarah Grace's number one fan. And that number one fan happens to be Travis's daughter. And that's the same Travis she thought was her true love. We watched the relationship rebuild between Sarah and Travis. We also watched the pressure of Sarah having to find an ending for her newest book, or her second book, as well as the magic of the Kismet cookie and whether or not it's real. All right. I like the characters of Sarah and Travis. I found them likable as the adult versions of themselves. I felt that these leads worked very well together. They gave pretty good performances, in my opinion. I thought it was really sweet how Travis cleared the road, quote unquote, cleared the road for Sarah to get past her writer's block. That was toward the latter part of the movie, but I really like that. They had a relationship growing up. You know, every time Sarah would visit her grandma during the summers and the holidays, they had a good relationship growing up, and I guess she had a crush. Anyway, I thought that the leads in the movie worked well together. I also thought Travis's reaction to letting Jazzy, his daughter, sleep over a friend's house was relatable. Travis was a great dad. They didn't get too much into the story. I mean, they did give reasoning in terms of where Jazzy's mom was, but they didn't give us, they gave a little bit. I guess that was enough just to understand why the mother was absent. So we got that little bit in the story. Grandma Mia, when she got emotional talking to her husband, looking at his picture, it was touching. And there was a lot more going on in that scene because, she was contemplating. I mean, I remember in one part of the movie, she mentioned, I think Sarah asked about whether Grandma Mia ever fell in love again after her grandpa died. And she's like, nope, that was my one and done. So that was her true love. And we just saw her reflecting in that moment. And then it just was a touching moment when she was crying. The tradition of the town getting dressed up in the Dickens theme, while I haven't ever experienced it. It seemed interesting and fitting for the Christmas festivities, right? I don't think I saw carolers though. At least I don't remember. But I thought that was pretty cool. In one part of the movie, Sarah and Travis ends up playing Christmas trivia. And one of the questions had a Die Hard reference. Die Hard the movie, they had a reference in there. Oh, that was a question in that Christmas trivia, which brings me back to the debate on whether or not Die Hard is considered a Christmas movie. There are arguments for and against, so I'd be interested in knowing or learning what you guys think. You have to leave me a comment and share your thoughts. All right. I really liked this movie. I thought the story was easy to follow. I liked how they framed the magic of the Kismet cookie and the romance between Sarah and Travis. I thought they done that really well. I like the idea of Grandma Mia returning to teaching and abroad, no less, right? Sarah's agent was really wise in the end there and brought things into perspective for Sarah. You know what else I liked about this story? I enjoyed the romance of first love, right? It was just charming. The movie also had a light story of Christmas, right? We saw that through the Dickens theme, and the Christmas tree and the Christmas decor, of course. So that kind of filled us with the Christmas spirit there. One of the core sentiments in the movie was that the Kismet doesn't happen unless you believe in the magic, right? So that was the overarching message in the story. It was nice to see Sarah's belief was restored, right, in that Kismet cookie. And the kiss wasn't bad at the end. All right, A Kismet Christmas. Have you seen the movie? What did you think? You have to let me know your thoughts in a comment below. And that's all I have, so be sure to come back and give me a listen. I'd love for you to like, share, follow, comment, and subscribe, all of which will help my channel grow, so thank you in advance. All right, my name is Danielle. You're listening to Chatter Out Loud. Thank you so much for joining me, and as always, I appreciate your support. And that's all I have. Thanks again for listening, and I'll talk to you next time.